Hey guys, it's your girl Foundable Curls. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another day in the life of a college student, pandemic edition. It's been a minute since I've done this. In fact, this is only my second one. But yeah, the first one I did was last semester and that was fall. Now we're in spring. So I've just been getting adjusted and like trying to get back in the groove of like filming and whatnot. So I figured I'd bring y'all through a day in my life of midterms week. It's like just technically like midterms week, like last week, this week, and next week is technically like midterm. But before I like get into everything, I'm gonna just sit back and let you do what you need to do. You know, there's a big red subscribe button at the bottom of the screen. There's also a like button. There's also a dislike button, you know, whatever your preference is. There's also the bell notification button. Like, you know what to do with buttons, just saying. So I'm gonna just give you some time to get it together, you know. Not you just sitting there. If you don't go hit those buttons. But let's get into it. Yeah, get into it. And if y'all didn't already know, I go to LSU. I'm a freshman currently. And I major in psychology and minor in biology and music. I play piano. So, and just some factoids to keep in the back of your head, you know. And to update y'all on what's going on in like college right now, you know, campus life. They're talking about like lifting up restrictions next fall. So it's gonna be like similar to fall 2019. And I don't really know what that means, but I guess it's like not as much restrictions if the distribution of vaccines goes as planned. I think that's what it said. So basically we're making slow but sure progress, and I guess that's a good thing. Not much has changed from fall to spring semester. Like, I mean, the only thing that changed was they allow visitors in the residence halls now, but like we were having visitors in the residence halls anyway, just saying. So that's like the only thing, to be honest. I mean, there's always been virtual classes, there's always been in-person classes, like solely in-person classes. There's always been online classes that don't meet on Zoom at all. It's like, it's just a great mix of just different types of classes. It depends on the professor. So that hasn't changed from fall to spring semester. Yeah, they're enforcing the daily symptom check more now. Like, if y'all didn't know, we have to like do a daily symptom checker like every morning. And it just asks, like, do you have any symptoms? Have you been in contact with anyone who had, like, COVID or whatever? Have you been tested for COVID? Stuff like that. And we're supposed to do that every morning, but every morning, nobody do that. If you, like, go to the union, there's, like, a guy standing outside the union that, like, stops random people and is like, have you, like, done your daily symptom checker? And, yeah, so I guess they're enforcing that a little bit more now. Because, I mean, if you don't get stopped, you good. But if you do, then it's just like 5 minutes of doing it and whatnot. They also do like random sentinel testing. Basically, like if you get picked, then you gotta go get tested. Like, it's not even like a complicated process or anything. Like, you just go to the building, fill out some papers, verify your information, and then boom, they swab your nose and that's it. So I just did that like a couple days ago and tested negative. I got 2 exams today. Well, one I can do on my own time, but one I have to do today. And I had an oral exam, like assessment type thing for Spanish yesterday morning. So today I don't have Spanish. Like, usually I have Spanish at 9:30 to like 10:20, and it's currently 10:14 right now. So I didn't have class today because yesterday I did my oral assessment and she split the class in 2 groups. So group A went yesterday, which I was in group A, and then group 2 goes today, or right now currently. So I didn't have to go to class today. I have to sit through math starting at 10:30, but I really don't pay attention in math like at all because I already like get the concepts and stuff. Like, it's really easy to learn for me. So I just like don't be paying attention. And like, I still get my homework done and quizzes and stuff and everything, and I do well, but I just don't pay attention in class. And like I usually just do other stuff. After math, I'm probably gonna go eat. After I eat, I'm probably gonna do some work, you know what I'm saying, study. And then usually I would have my music 1799 class, and it's basically music theory. But we don't have that today because the exam starts. So she wanted to give us time to like do the exam and whatnot. So don't have that class today. And then I don't have bio class today because I have to take the exam during the time frame of when I would have class. So that's basically what I'm doing today. Nothing like too exciting, but I just figured I'd like, you know, show y'all what I be doing, you know, especially during the pandemic where I got virtual classes and whatnot. As y'all can see, I'm in this ugly room, but this is the study room that's on my floor in my dorm. So I'm just chilling in here because my roommate's sleeping. When is she not sleeping at this time, honestly? But it's Thursday, it's 10:17 a.m., you know, new day, let's get it. I'm probably gonna like work on my bio lab stuff, my biology lab, because I have an in-class assignment to do for that, and I have to like write a final lab report. It's not really a lot, but it's just something I gotta get done so I can just get it out the way. And then I gotta study for my biology exam, and by doing that, I'm gonna highlight my notes. And then I was taking some practice quizzes last night, so I'm gonna finish, because the practice quizzes were like by chapter, so I'm gonna finish doing that because it's chapters 7, 8, 9, 10, and 12. So I did 7 and 8 last night, so I'm gonna do 10, 9, and 12 at some point today before I take the exam. I'm just kind of like winging it today, to be honest. Like I know what I have to do, but I don't know when I'm gonna do it. But I'm gonna figure it out. It says no class, work on your midterm, which we posted this morning, but where is it at? I don't see it. Miss Ma'am, what are we doing? Or am I just blind? It is still morning, so I'm gonna cut her some slack. Oh, let me go see what I made on my oil exam while I'm here, because I feel like I did not do all that great yesterday. Oh, I got a 95. Love that for me, y'all. I got a 95 on my oral midterm exam. Because I really thought I did not do that great. Like even still, like after we like conversed and whatnot, she was like, all of y'all did great. You communicated like she said all that, like we did good, but I was like I was just like, no, I did not do that great, but I got a 95, and that's all that matters. I'm really worried about my biology exam because that's a lot of information, to be honest. So, and then I have my math midterm on Monday at 4:50 p.m. this upcoming Monday. So, but I'm not too worried about my math exam because, again, super easy. I don't really worry about math because it's just college algebra. So, but while I'm here, I just want to talk about how the weather has been all kinds of messed up lately. Like, we went through an ice storm, and then after the ice storm, it was like all pretty again. And then, like, at one point for like a couple days, it was like 80 degrees outside, sunny. I was like, it's summer and winter? Hello, South, what are we doing here? And then a couple days ago, it rains, and then the temperature drops to like 40 degrees. Like, baby, what are you doing? Mother Nature, please. Pick something and stick with it. But yeah, after it dropped, the temperature's back up again to like 70. Like, that's supposed to be the high today, 70 something. And it's like, can we just stick to one season, you know? That'd be great. So I just had to get that off my chest. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. So as y'all can see, I am in math class currently. That's me right there. And I'm just like not really paying attention because I usually just get through the homework fine without having to listen to the teacher or the professor. And that's because there's lectures like already up that I can watch, and like the notes are like already up. So I just like take those beforehand, and then I use those to do the homework instead of like her teaching, even though she's actually like a pretty decent teacher. But I just like don't need her, you know what I mean? So instead of listening to class, I don't know why the thing popped up saying that I was muted. Like, that scared me. Like, I wasn't muted this whole time, but I was. So, but instead of listening in class, I'm doing my bio lab work, and that's this hemolysis in class assignment, you know, nothing too interesting. But just trying to get this done. I think it's due on Monday, but I'm trying to get it done now so I can just like chill on the weekend. So, yeah. So I just submitted my in-class assignment, pretty easy stuff, honestly. And I have to do my formal writing assignment, which is basically a lab report. And that's the final draft, because before it was just like the rough draft, and then we had to like review other people's lab reports and stuff. So now I have to like take the critiques from other people's reviews on mine and then like incorporate it into my lab report and then submit it. But I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm gonna do that like, I don't know, but I know I'm gonna get it done at some point, either today or tomorrow. But now I think I'm gonna study for biology. And yeah. Okay, so I just got out of math. I think I'm gonna go eat because I need to eat. I haven't eaten, and it is 11:23, so I should probably get some in my stomach. I think I'm gonna get some Panda Express. That's what I'm feeling right now. So I'm gonna get that, and then I'm gonna walk to my practice room because I need to practice piano because I didn't get to it yesterday. So hopefully nobody's in my practice room because I have to share it with like 3 other people, I think. So hopefully nobody's in there. And I'm probably gonna eat in there and then practice and then go back to my room and get started on my exams and like study and whatnot. So all right, but yeah, I'll see y'all when I got my Panda Express, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, it is such a beautiful day out here. Like, it feels nice. It's all sunny and warm. Like, I love it here. Love it. Yeah, currently walking to the union, so see y'all there. Somebody was in my practice room, so now I'm just walking back to my room and I'm gonna eat in there, either in there or the study room. Either way, I'm good. But after I eat, I'm gonna just take my exams and then try to walk back there later and practice. So I'm sitting outside of another dorm, and I'm probably just gonna like eat my Panda Express out here and do my music exam and probably go back inside to take my biology exam. But as of right now, I'm probably just gonna eat and watch something. And yeah, you can never go wrong with the orange chicken and the Beijing beef, baby. This looks so good. Like, I'm finna chow down. It's usually what I get like all the time. Every time I go to Panda Express, like I always get this. So yeah, I'm finna just enjoy my food and probably watch something, because usually I'm not in class around this time anyway, and I'm usually just like eating. So just gonna chill out for a little bit before I get started on more work. So change of plans, I'm actually looking at my music theory exam, and that's because it's so bright out here, like I can't see like the show I was trying to watch. Like, it's too bright out here. So I'm just looking at this exam, seeing if I can just figure out the answers just from looking at it. And so I'm basically like taking this exam right now, and I just like haven't put any answers in yet. But yeah, this is what I'm doing, triads and whatnot. You can see me in the laptop. That's how bright it is. Like, y'all can see me. So the sun is like right on top of me. So yeah, that's currently what I'm doing. So like, I just been switching up all day today, but sometimes things just don't go as planned, and you just kind of like do whatever and just you make it work. So yeah, currently eating and looking at my exam, one of them. So I just finished my music exam. This took me like forever, like longer than it should have, because I was just like overthinking everything, but I finally got it done. It's currently 1:49, so I got some time to study for my biology exam before I plan on taking it, even though I can take as much time as I want. But I do want to like try to take it like around like 3 o'clock. So hopefully I can get all those quizzes done in time and highlight my notes, even though if I don't, I'll be okay. Like, I got a lot of flexibility here. I can either take all the quizzes that I have to take and highlight my notes, or I can just like take like some quizzes, highlight some notes, and then just like take quiz at the time I desire. But like, it really doesn't matter. The exam is like open book, because it's not proctored, so I'm not being watched. I can cheat if I want to, even though it's really not cheating. But so yeah, it just depends on what I want to do. But I just like to study, like even when it's open book or whatever, because I don't want to have to like flip through and take the longest trying to find the information when I'm taking the actual exam. So knowing the information just helps me like get through the exam faster than if I didn't know anything and I'll be having to look up every single question. Like, I don't have time for that. So just trying to do the best that I can with what I know, and then if I get a couple hiccups, then I can just like look it up real quick. But yeah, so I'm probably gonna go back inside and just like study. So I'm back in my room, and I'm just about to start highlighting my notes. And then when I get done highlighting, I'm going to take some quizzes, and hopefully I'll be done by 3 o'clock or around 3 o'clock, something like that. And then I'll take my exam. But for now, I'm just going to put my AirPods in, listen to some music, and highlight, take some quizzes, and we'll see how far that gets me. So yeah, y'all just get to watch. Oh, by the way, when I highlight my notes, I make sure I highlight them, like, depending on, like, what topic reminds me of, like, which color. Like, it's kind of, like, it's not random. Like, the plasma membrane is green because the plasma membrane reminds me of the color green. Like, when I think of the plasma membrane, I think of the color green. So, when I highlight, I don't just pick random colors. Like, it depends on, like, what I'm thinking. And that way it helps me to remember it more, as opposed to just like using random colors or whatever I pick up. Like, this definitely is not random at all. So this is what my first page is looking like so far. So that's how highlighting helps me to study. It's not the only method I use, but this is like top tier. My number one way of like getting to know the information. So yeah, back to what I'm doing now. Y'all, I just finished this exam. It took me a little over an hour, but I got a 92. I got a 92, and that's on purpose. So yeah, 46 out of 50. Love to see it. I'm gonna walk over to the practice room again, like right now, and hopefully nobody's in there again. But if somebody is, then my piano professor just gonna have to deal with it. Like, oh well, because I got my piano lesson tomorrow. So if somebody's in that practice room, I can't do anything about it. But usually, like, I will be able to pick like whatever practice room, but we're assigned like a specific one because we're in a panini press. So I can only be in that one that's assigned to me. So if somebody's in there, I can't do anything about it. And I have no keyboard in my dorm room because there's no space for it. But next fall, I'm gonna be in an apartment. Stay tuned. And I'm gonna be able to have my keyboard in there so I don't have to go to a practice room 5 times a day just to see if somebody's in there and be disappointed. So I'm gonna walk over there now, and I'll see y'all when I get there. Finally, we out here, finally able to practice. But I'm gonna let y'all come watch me for a little bit, you know, see some of what I've been practicing, you know. Go ahead and close this video out. I hope y'all really enjoyed taking y'all along on this day in the life of being a college student, but in a Perry the Platypus. So yeah, today was like actually pretty busy, but I also got like a lot of free time, like just like time to do whatever I want when I want, but I still got like stuff to do, if that makes sense. Like, if I had a lot of work to do, I was able to do it like on my own time because I only had 1 class today as opposed to 4. That's how many classes I usually have on Thursday. So I got to do everything on my own time. So always happy about that as opposed to like being on a strict schedule. I was just like doing whatever I need to do whenever I choose to. I actually recorded myself playing a piece that I actually fully have down and like it's perfected and whatnot. So stay tuned after this whole outro thing if you want to watch that, but it's about like 5 minutes long. Yeah, it's not that long at all. So stay tuned if you want to hear me play like an official piece. What's it called? I think it's called like Horizons Mountains or something by Joe Macomb. So that's what I was playing. So if you keep watching, you'll see it in the next clip. But really hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, I'm not going to force you to like or subscribe or anything like that because, like, every YouTuber says it. Like, it's just a matter if you want to do it or not. Like, you already know how YouTube works. It's just a matter if you want to hit the like button and subscribe button and support your girl. But just remember the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell notification button is right there at the bottom of the screen. So it's just a matter if you want to move your mouse like 2 inches to the right and 2 inches down. It's just a matter if you want to do that. I mean, I can understand that's a lot of work. I can understand. But I'm just saying it's right there. Remember to never stop growing, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye!